Hey guys, it's Danielle here, and today we're going to do a Tabata. I'm going to do body weight low impact today because I know that some of you guys still don't have any equipment at home. So if you do have weights though, feel free to use them. And I'm also going to give you some high impact options if you want to add a couple of hops here and there. So we are going to do a 2 exercise Tabata. We're going to start with shoulder tap plank. So we're going to start with a nice wide stance in our feet. Very, very little rotation. We're going to tap those fingers to the opposite shoulder. Really trying to keep our bodies nice and still. Keeping those hips parallel. You can drop down to your knees at any time if you need to. All right, sorry, I was looking for my timer. I just found it. All right, so we're going to start with the shoulder tap plank. Then we'll come up for a frog squat, dropping and lifting those hips. All right. So we're going to start with 20 seconds. Shoulder tap plank right here.
Exercise 1.
So widening those feet will help with that controlled body and not rocking and opening up those hips. Hands right underneath your shoulders here. Hips down nice and low.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And rest. All right, so we're gonna do our lower body warm up with a nice wide stance. Elbows on the inside of those knees.
Exercise 1.
Nice flat back as we drop and lift those hips for our frog squats. Weight is still in your midfoot to heel. You're spreading your toes. Core is engaged.
3, 2, 1.
And rest. Good. Okay, so we're going to go back to our shoulder tap plank. We stretch it out a little bit. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go.
Exercise 1.
At your own pace here. Breathe. And drop it down. Going back to that frog squat now.
3, 2.
All right, here we go.
Exercise 1.
Getting those hamstrings, glutes.
3, 2, 1.
And rest, halfway. So back to that shoulder tap plank. Warming up your shoulders all the way down through your arms. Your core is engaged.
1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
Breathing through it. Good.
Rest.
All right. Back to our frog squats. Going in 5.
3, 2.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
All right, 1 more of each. So back to that shoulder tap plank. Last time here.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
And rest. Last frog squat, and then we'll move on.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
kick it back. We're gonna move on to our next round, which is gonna be a downward dog to a push-up position, back to that downward dog, or you can tap opposite finger to opposite toe, bringing those hips down each time. That's exercise 1. Exercise 2, we're gonna come up, hands out in front, and we're gonna go for squat pulses, staying nice and low. All right, going in 5. Toe tap plank or downward dog into a push-up position. Here we go.
Exercise 1.
Bringing those hips down each time. Good. Getting ready for your squat pulse. Now, you got weights at home. You want to use a weight here? Go for it.
2.
If not, hands are right out in front.
Exercise 1.
Staying low. Knees are still behind those toes. Pushing up through the midfoot to heel. Spread your toes down through the earth, but your weight's not in your toes. Core is engaged.
3, 2, 1.
And bring it up. So we're gonna go back to that toe tap plank.
3,
Or downward dog,
2,
push up position. Here we go.
Exercise 1.
All right, good. So getting ready to go back to the squat pulses. Stay nice and low here.
2.
Feet a little bit wider than shoulder width apart.
Exercise 1.
Halfway. And rest. Good. All right. Toe tap plank. Halfway there.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
Good.
Rest.
All right. Squat pulses coming up. Stay to the side this time.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
One more of each.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
And rest. All right, last squat pulse. And then we're done. We'll move on to the next round.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
Almost there.
3, 2, 1. Your time
Good.
is complete.
All right, so up next, we're gonna go for a windmill push-up on your knees or on your toes. So on your toes, drop down for that push-up, open it up. Other side. Or on your knees, dropping down to that push-up, opening up, and then switching. to the other side. Lower body. Right leg forward, left leg back. We're gonna stay into a nice low pulse right here. Weight in that front heel. We'll alternate and switch sides on that lead. Windmill push-up coming up. All right. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. So we're gonna come up. Right leg forward. Left leg back. Knees and toes in line.
1.
Get low.
Exercise 1.
Pushing through that right heel. Nice tall chest.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
All right. Back to our windmill push-up on your knees or on your toes.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. This time left foot is gonna lead. Left foot forward, right foot back,
2.
knees and toes in line. Get low.
Exercise 1.
Nice tall torso. Weight in that left heel. Knee stacked right over your ankles.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Halfway. Back to that windmill push-up on your knees or on your toes. I'll show you on your knees right here.
Exercise
Here we go.
1.
So whenever you're on your knees on a push-up, still release those toes to the ground. You'll get a more effective push-up this way.
2, 1. Rest.
Good. All right. It's not wrong to have your feet up in the air. You just get a little bit more effective workout
2.
with your toes released.
Exercise
Right
1.
leg forward. Knees stacked right over your ankle. Nice tall chest. Staying nice and low.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
All right. So, kneeling or up on those toes,
3.
but toes released to the ground no matter where you are. Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Left leg forward, right leg back. Last one. We're gonna get nice and low.
2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Your time
Great.
is complete.
All right. 3 down, 3 to go. So we're halfway there. Grab a little sip of water if you need it. All right. So next up, we have mountain climbers. We're gonna do them nice and slow. So bringing that knee in, straight ahead, one at a time. You can modify this. All fours, you can lift one knee up at a time. That's your modification. All right. Then we're gonna come up, right leg forward, left leg back for a single leg deadlift. 4 counts down, 1 count up. Nice and slow down. power that knee up. You can modify this by keeping your back leg down, back nice and flat, hips stay facing forward. All right, mountain climber. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Exercise 1.
Hands right underneath your shoulders here. Controlled movement. Good. So we'll start with right leg forward on this one leg deadlift. Here's another one. If you have some weights, you feel free to use it. But you don't need to. You're still going to get a great hamstring, glute, core workout right here. Spread those toes. Focus. Balance and stability.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. All right. So we're going back to those mountain climbers. Slow and controlled. Hands right underneath those shoulders. Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right. Good. So left leg forward this time. One leg deadlift. Keep those hips squared to the front.
1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
Nice flat back. Drive the knee up. You can release that back toe to the ground if you need to.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. Halfway there. Mountain climbers. Driving those knees in.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
All right. Back to the right leg forward. Left leg back. Bending at those hips, keeping that back nice and flat. Slight bend in your knee. Driving that knee up.
Three, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Okay, driving the knees in. For your mountain climbers, last one here.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Rest.
Left leg forward. Last time at this one leg deadlift. Keeping that back leg down or floating it back.
2,
Hips forward. Here we go.
Exercise 1.
And drive.
Three, 2, 1.
Good.
Timer is complete.
2 more rounds to go. So we're gonna do a hip dip plank or just hold the plank. So you're holding it here, you're gonna drop to the right, drop to the left, twisting those feet, dropping those hips down. All right? We'll come on up and we're gonna go for a nice wide stance. We're gonna drop it down and hold it nice and low. And we're gonna lift those heels up. You can do one heel lift at a time. For a modification, you can hold a weight here if you've got a weight. All right. So, hip dip plank
2.
on your forearms
Exercise
and
1.
twist those feet. Elbows right underneath your shoulders. Twisting those feet or just holding a plank.
3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Bringing it on up. We're gonna get nice and wide here. Knees and toes pointing out.
3,
Drop it down low
1.
to where the top of your
Exercise
legs
1.
are almost parallel to the floor. And then lifting up those heels. You can do one heel at a time, or together, or not at all, and keep your feet flat.
Three, two, one.
Good.
Rest.
All right. Back to our plank hip dips.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
All right. Get nice and wide here.
3, 2, 1.
And lifting those heels
Exercise
up.
1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good. Halfway. Back to the plank hip dip, or just holding a plank.
2, 1.
There we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right. So, get nice and wide here. Remember that heel lift is optional.
1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
Gonna knock you off balance like I almost just fell just then. I know you saw it. Let's not try and just pretend that I didn't almost just fall. It's okay. Get a good laugh at my expense. Good for the core. Laughter's good for the core.
1.
Good.
Rest.
All right. Going for that last plank hip dip in 3,
3,
2, and 1. Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
Okay, you guys. Last one. Get nice and wide
3, 2.
and getting low. Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Timer is complete.
Okay, we have one more round to go. Your upper body is going to be a side lying tricep push-up. So bottom hand is going to hug. Top hand is going to come to your right shoulder. And you're extending, pushing up through that palm and movement at the elbow. Then we're going to come up. We'll stay nice and wide. Drop it to the right. Drop it to the left. Feel free to step right here, making it a little bit more challenging. Just keep in mind your knees and toes staying in line, torso tall. And feel free to add weights here as well. All right, so right side down, right arm hugs, left arm by your right shoulder.
2,
Bend your knees.
1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1.
One arm sideline tricep push-up. Really isolating those triceps here.
Three, 2, 1.
Good. All right, so we're gonna get nice and wide, knees and toes, pointing forward, sitting those hips back to the right and to the left. Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good. All right, let's switch sides. Left side down, left arm hugs, right hand by left shoulder, left hand is your worker, top
Exercise
hand.
1.
Bending those knees, very mindful of your control here. You don't want to just let yourself walk down. You want to control yourself down. Let those triceps work.
1. Rest.
Good. All right. Back to our side lunges. We're almost there.
3, 2.
Again, step side to side,
Exercise 1.
if you would like. 3, 2, 1. Good.
Rest.
All right. Halfway there, so let's go back to our right side down. Right arm hugs. Top arm is your left. Left
Exercise 1.
arm is your worker.
Three, 2, 1.
Good. All right. Side lunge.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
All right, so our last time. Sideline push-up, left side down.
3,
Left arm hugged, right arm at your left shoulder. There we go.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Last side lunge, and we stretch. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Exercise 1. 3, 2, 1. Your
All
time is
right.
complete.
So, arm circles. Forward and back. We're done. Right arm comes across that chest. Switch left. Take that left hand. Bring it down to your right foot. Now, my knee is bent. I'm going to straighten it up. Get a little bit deeper into that stretch. Walk it over to your left side. Keeping that leg nice and straight. Bend it, get a little bit lower. Walk it up. All right, heel down, toe up on the right. So we're getting the back of that leg, hamstrings, behind the knee with your toe, flex. Dorsiflex, you're getting those calves. With your hip flex, you're getting those glutes as well. Switch for that nice hamstring stretch behind the knee. Pointing that toe up to get the calves. And bending at the hips, gonna get those glutes. We are done, you guys. Great work today. See y'all soon.